Hello guys, my name is Noah and you are welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time here, please kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video and do not forget to share this video as well. So my channel is designed to help you access important and reliable information on how you can study abroad, especially in the European Union at a very affordable tuition fees. And I cover countries within the region, including Luxembourg, the Czech Republic, Austria, Hungary, and many other countries in the European Union. So, if you are considering studying at the University of Luxembourg, I want to remind you that application will start on February 1st, 2024 until April 2024 for non-EU nationals. So, you need to get your documents ready because you need to upload all your documents once you start your online application. If you are a foreign applicant, you should have all your documents uploaded at the time of your application before the deadline. Now, the other thing to think about is accommodation. So the University of Luxembourg is a very competitive university and accommodation are often oversubscribed, every year. So it's important that you get your admission on time, then you can apply for accommodation also on time. So I've made a video previously on the steps you have to take if you want to apply for accommodation at the University of Luxembourg. But today, I want to show you step by step via the website on how you can do that. So this is the official accommodation web page at the University of Luxembourg official website. This is the official website of the University of Luxembourg. As you can see, this is overview and they offer accommodation on several locations in Luxembourg. You can see it's a beautiful accommodation here. So this is the overview of the residence. Okay, so you can see this one is, I think, is within the Belvoir campus, if I could remember. It seems familiar to me. And then remember, they cannot guarantee accommodation for everyone because of high demand. So you have to also look out for alternative solutions in case your application is refused. And I'm going to show you the alternatives later on. So housing for all your needs. So you can see here, they have 32 residences situated in various locations around the country. So if you want to contact the student service portal, is here. Student service accommodation here, external contact, and then let's look at uh, the accommodation per se, the offers here. So this page talks about the offer, a place to live. So a student enrolled in a bachelor, master's, or doctoral degree at the University of Luxembourg following a full-time study program uh, can apply for accommodation. So part-time students or families with children are not eligible. Now, students who have changed their course of study and have reached the maximum duration of stay in their original program will not be offered rental contracts. Incoming students as part of an exchange program limited to duration of their exchange stay. Okay, and then students returning for mobility as well. So there's no guarantee of housing because of the request is always overwhelming. So the University of Luxembourg stated here that they cannot guarantee housing for all their students. So they strongly recommend that you look for other alternatives. One of the ways that you can secure accommodation is for you to get admission on time and then make your application on time. But let's look at the rooms. So you can see they have type 1 and type 2, single room, shared kitchen, type 1 shared bedroom and kitchen, average surface 15 meter square, type 2 private bedroom, shared kitchen as well, average surface 19 meter square. When I first arrived at the University of Luxembourg, I was staying at this type 2 private bedroom. It's a little bit more expensive, but really fantastic. But also shared bedroom is also very nice because It's not crowded, so it's a kind of few people in the flat. So you also have type 3 and type 4 studio apartment, private bedroom and kitchen, then single average surface 24 meters square, then double as well. So the more convenient, the more you pay. There's also type 5, two-room apartment, kitchen, living room, bedroom, and one bedroom. Type 5 only for couple. So let's assume that you come in with your family members, or you come in with your wife, or your wife is staying with you or your husband, then you can go for this one for couple. So you have more space easily for your family, right? So whatever you can afford, there are options for you. Type 1, type 2, type 3, type 4, or type 5. Now, look at the cost here. So for university accommodation, a minimum monthly rental budget is required. So roughly €450 per month for bachelor's and master's incoming students, that means new applicants, and then €800 per month for salaried doctoral students, which makes sense because doctoral students are paid almost at least more than €3,000 a month. So if you have paid such amount of money, of course you can pay €800 per month. So in case you could not secure a place within the university accommodation, maybe because you got admission late or you could not make your application on time, there are also alternatives, right? Let me find that place. So this alternative. So you can University of Luxembourg partners with WeConnect, which offers intergenerational co-living in Luxembourg, helping students to find affordable housing by living with a host with a room to rent. So you can try WeConnect platform to get accommodation just in case you couldn't secure accommodation at the University of Luxembourg. Then there are also other options. So we also advise exploring options such as the following links below. Please note the University of Luxembourg has no partnerships or relationships with these providers and does not endorse their services. So it's at your own discretion if you want to use them. University of Luxembourg stated categorically here that they are not in partnership with any of these providers and they are not endorsing their services. However, these are also options for you to explore. So they endorse WeConnect. I think they partner with them. So you could try this. If it doesn't work out, just click here and then you can try any of these other providers. Okay, Boban4.lu, Luxmio, Jenny Moore, Free Rentals, Imojune, Lux Friends, Airbnb, Apataja, Reshot Colocation, Unaron, Just Arrive.lu, My Resident, MyResideHome.com. Please know that students from non-EU countries must reside in Luxembourg. So if you are from non-EU countries, you cannot seek accommodation outside Luxembourg. You must reside in Luxembourg. EU students who are considering accommodation in the borders of France and Belgium can also consult the following link. So if you're an EU student or citizen, you can try this accommodation outside Luxembourg because France and Belgium are just close to Luxembourg. I think from Luxembourg City to the nearest town from Belgium to Luxembourg is about 3 hours, so not really that far. Okay, so yeah, so you can basically try that. But if you are from non-EU countries, you must reside in Luxembourg. So that's pretty much what you need to know. I've already shown you the services they offer. So these are the housing. These ones are in Belva. Okay, these are in Belva within the University of Luxembourg. So at my faculty, when I was doing my second master's in the integrated system biology, was in Belva, and then it's just very close to the lecture houses. It was very convenient. So you find below a description of the residence, knowing that the locations are made according to availability. No specific choice is possible. So when you apply, they're gonna assign you a place based on what is available. So you cannot be promised any location. All right. Safe housing allocates room trying to find into account the study program and the place of study. So, but mainly they will give you a place within your faculty where you are studying. So you have this residence in Belva. There's also Esho Azet, which is very close as well to Belva. Esho Azet as well. Esho Azet. Ah, my former residence is here. I'm not gonna tell you guys, but one of these ones here. Actually, firstly, I was staying in a place called Obacon, just about 5 minutes train from Belva, but then I moved to a cheaper place in my second year, my master's. And it's one of these ones. I'm not gonna let you know which one, but one of these ones, just very close to Belva, just about 5 minutes in train, so it's not really very far. That's also okay. HYZ. So many locations, beautiful accommodations that you can explore. So, guys, these are the accommodation, more than 32 different places within Luxembourg. Again, it's usually oversubscribed. You gotta start on time to stand a chance of securing accommodation at the University of Luxembourg. So let's look at application, right? So what you're gonna do. So to benefit from our student housing option, you have to be eligible, see the offer here, apply and indicate your monthly rent budget and your required room type. I've shown you guys already different room types, all right? So you have to indicate that in your application. Then you'll be allocated a room subject to availability, accept the offer, and then pay the guarantee and first rent to secure your reservation. Now, when no earlier than 10 weeks before the desired reservation date, taking into account the start of the lease contract on the 1st or 16th of the month. So application for the 2023-2024 summer section started on 24th of November 2023 for a contract start date on February 1st, 2024, and then the 11th of December 2023 for a contract start date on February 16, 2024. Now, for the new applicants, those who are going to be starting their winter semester by September this year, application for the 2024-2025 winter semester is starting soon. Okay, actually, in a few months, starting on the 24th of June 2024. You can see that application for this 2024-2025 academic winter semester will open on 24th of June 2024. So what you're gonna do is you need to make your application for admission very quickly. Admission procedure will open on February 1st so that you can be sure before April end of admission application duration, you can be sure of if you've gotten admission or not. So once you get admission, then you can apply for your accommodation straight away once it opens on 24th of June 2024, because again, it is usually oversubscribed. So the earlier you apply for it, the better for you. And it is always better to live within the university accommodation because it is cheaper, closer to your classes, and then you can be sure of every amenities that you need to stay in the university. So it's always best to stay within the university accommodation. So, but you have to apply on time because it is often oversubscribed. So you can see how do you do that? Apply through our platform, select your category. So are you a bachelor or master's PhD student? You click here. Incoming students slash mobility, you click here. Return from mobility, exchange semester, you click here. So most of you will probably fall into this category. You just click here and follow the prompt to make your application. Now, after your application, and if we have availabilities to suit your needs, we will send you an offer via email. If you decline this offer, we will not be able to allocate another room to you within the semester. So you can see any offer you got, you gotta get it, you gotta collect, you gotta accept it because it's oversubscribed. If you reject it, that's it. No more second chance. So be ready. Then if we cannot offer you a room due to lack of availability, your request will be placed on the waiting list during the current semester. Now, this is a warning, no guarantee housing. The number of requests for housing especially is very high and exceeds our capacity. This is why the University of Luxembourg cannot guarantee housing for all eligible students. We strongly recommend that applicants look for other alternatives. So, click here. So be careful if you apply on time. Also try to explore other options just in case you are not able to secure a room at the university residence. Reservation: the offer you receive by email is reserved for you for 10 days. You can look up the residence offered to you on our residencies pages. It is not possible to visit the residences. Okay, if you accept the offered housing, you have to confirm the reservation within 10 days by paying a guarantee of two rents for the reserved accommodation. Let's assume, for example, the rent is 450 a month. You need to pay 2 months of that. That is 900 euros guarantee. And then 1 month of the first rent. So additional 1 month of the first rent, okay, for you to secure a place. There's also information about housing insurance here. So without payment from you within 10 days, the reservation will be automatically cancelled. The monthly rent depends on the located accommodation and cannot be communicated in advance, right? I've already shown you the estimated uh, monthly rent. So let's go to the list. About the contract, limited duration of stay, you click here, possible rental contract start. So there you go. 36 months for student enrolled in the same bachelor's degree program, so roughly 3 years in terms of duration of your stay at university residence. So 24 months for students enrolled in the same master's degree program. 24 months for doctoral candidates newly enrolled at the University of Luxembourg. Possible rental contract start. First, from the first to the last day of 1 month, or 16th of 1 month up to 15th of the following month. So you can actually start your contract from the first to the last day, or from 16th of 1 month up to 15th of the following month. End of lease. The lease contract ends automatically and by right upon termination of the tenant's student status at the end of a signed lease for which no extension has been requested. Termination of contract. A first contract can only be terminated after a period of 2 full months. An ongoing contract must be terminated with 1 month's notice. A contract starting on the 1st of the month can only be terminated at the end of the month, while a contract starting on the 16th of the month can only be terminated on the 15th of the following month. Payment. Right. The rent is payable in advance on the 5th day of each month if the lease began on the 1st of the month. The rent is payable in advance on the 20th of each month if the lease began on the 16th of the month. Payment modalities. By bank transfer, monthly payments are made by bank transfer. Please include your ID, student ID, and the contract number as preference. Usually, I used to go to the accommodation office and just pay there with my card. It's faster and easier, and then they give receipt. You can just walk in there, do your payment, and then leave quickly. Rent can be paid by credit card in the office of, yes, here, Siege Lodgement on appointment. Yeah, usually you send appointment or you just go there, pick a car, take a number, and then wait for your time, and then you go in there and pay. End of lease contract. Lease contract ends automatically and by right upon termination of the tenant student status at the end of a signed lease for which no extension has been requested. Payment tracking. If you need a history of your payment or have a question about your deposit, please submit your request at the student service portal. There's also insurance. You need to pay for that as well. And then renewing. So you can check here how you can renew your contract, no renewal, and several other things you have to know. Moving in, sign up the lease contract, and obtaining keys. So to sign the lease contract or obtain your keys, you need to come to the office, exception below. You can just walk into the office of accommodation and then they'll check your payment, give you your key, and then there you go. Moving out as well. So everything you need is here. refund of deposit. They're gonna refund you your deposit at the end of. So if all rents have been paid and no damage is found in the accommodation, the refund of deposit will be made 4 to 8 weeks after the end of your lease via bank transfer to the bank account you entered on your student portal. Yes, when I was leaving the university, they refunded me all my deposit as well. So yeah, you get your deposit back. So it's your money. It's like kind of a guarantee. So in case if you damage something, that's what they pay deposit. Otherwise, it's still your money. It's like you're saving it somewhere. All right. So and then there's something for tenants here. So guys, so you can read more about tenants, emergency contact security numbers, and several other things you need to know. So this is basically what you need to know about accommodation, how to apply, when to apply. Again, for this year, by June 24, it will open, start on time. But the key is for you to get admission on time, because once you get admission at the University of Luxembourg, the next thing will be to apply for your temporary authorization to stay, your degree recognition, and of course, your accommodation application. I hope this thing will help you guys to understand how to navigate this accommodation process at the University of Luxembourg and how to make your application on time. Thank you guys for watching. Please do like this video, share, and please drop your questions below the comment section. And you can contact me via my Instagram, inspired_Noel, and of course through my Twitter at Destiny Realized. Remember, you have the power to bend reality and create your own future. I am Duman Investor. Thank you for watching and God bless you. Really good.